Vincenzo'S Go Crypto Investing, and you can see we're taking a look at the market, and there's been a lot of noise and nonsense going around, but you can see so far what we've done today in the daily is we've come back now and we're back testing this lower support. If we fail to hold this, your next bounce line is this white, top part of this white support box and this descending orange ring, right? Your major area to watch though right now, like we've been talking about, is right here, this green uptrending symmetrical triangle, right? Support. And if we zoom in, you can see we tried to break by it on a wick and we're getting bought back up in the 2-hour time frame, right? And then if we go into a shorter time frame, the 45-minute, you can see we're having a lot of action right now. We tried to break out, we came back in, now we got an indecision candle as we're currently live, getting support resistance on our major support line. So if you're playing the pattern, this could be a spot where you buy and play a big pump now, right? In Bitcoin, because you are hitting your support line. But if you break this, like we were just looking at, if you zoom out briefly, your next and scroll down on the chart, you can see your underneath support lines. Scroll down on this fucking chart. Your underneath support line is right here now on the current time frame. If you break your pattern, your major support is $38,093, and then your next support would be down here on this red arrow on your the top part of the white support box. But if you broke that, then you got a much bigger fall that could happen, right? You would fall all the way down to a double bottom. We'd have to zoom out more. I forget how cryptos get so tight. You would come down to a double bottom, right here. See this? We had our first, was it right there or is it back farther? Right there, a wick bottom. See that? No, I think it was back farther. Yeah, all the way back there. Our bottom right there. Then we had our mid bottom, but it was a lower high, and then we pumped again. But if we fail to hold this, the top part of the white support box, if we do break this uptrending symmetrical triangle, what you're most likely to do is retest all the way down here. This time you got supported, right? On an old support line right there. In the middle part of the white support box, and you pumped up, right? But this time, if you can't hold this and you do break down and you don't hold the 38,000 and you slipped, you're going to come all the way down here to the bottom part, to double bottom that you did back here. So that's what we're watching out for. And the old Bitcoin. And this hit your old falling channel that you were in right here in Bitcoin. That's where you double bottom. That's where you got that bottom that gave validity to this pattern up ahead that you're in, right? And that this was just a fake out, and got everybody that was trying to play the pattern that they thought they knew, which they were eventually right. But in the short term, it drove a lot of people that were playing the pattern off this bounce. They were expecting it to go way over, and we got a quick liquidation event and suckered all these people out, right? So that's what we got going on in there. You can see in some of the news today, Russia war update, what we know, day 18, The Guardian, why are U.S. gas soaring when Americans barely use Russia oil, and everything you're going to get out of CNN.
Oh, you see this guy? See this guy? Number one bullshit guy. He do the wee woo because he have to go in front of the traffic. Look what I do. 22 and he do wee woo.
That is what CNN is going to get you, right? A whole bunch of bullshit. Let's try to find more. Why is that the only one they give you? Because there's a lot of bullshit going around these days, right? Or that's trying to figure things out. So that's what's going on in Bitcoin, right? See that? You're trying to get supported though. Get rid of that. Get off of there. You're trying to get supported right now. If we zoom back in and isolate in on this, or we can just do this. A little double click, a little scroll over. So if we can get bounced on that, we can make a run up here as the futures market opens. If we hold this, futures market can drive a quick pump, right? If we get bullishness, if we get the bulls in, or if we start tripping some of these, stop losses are going to get hit and you're going to have a quick liquidation on the open. So that's what we're watching out for right now, right? In Bitcoin. Let's go to some of these other coins. The XRP, you can see had a nice pump yesterday where we were showing you your support and resistance, where if you hold them, you could bounce. Come on, get off there. What the fuck's going on? Fuck. we were talking about yesterday, if you could bounce on this, where we had a little arrow pointed, and we indeed did bounce, and we had a nice little pump. And if people were buying this, they had a nice little rally. If they sold the top and bottom, they made 15%. But now we're coming back down again to do another retest of the 200-day, and then most likely this uptrending support line, you're going to retest that. And if you can hold that, you can bounce up and continue up into your mini bull run here. But if you can't hold this critical line that we've been talking about for weeks, you're going to come down here to that 64-cent level, and that's what's going on here right now. We're going to move these to the current time frame right there, and this is your new critical support line again that you must hold if you want to try to make it up to the upper targets, right? And then you can see Iran says it fired missiles near U.S. consulate in Iran because we have a weak leader. The fucking Biden, he's a big pile of horse manure, right? Just like this guy.
This is a bunch of bull crap.
Yup, exactly. It's all a bunch of bullshit, right? One American.
Yes, you're strong, Batman, but a bull elephant couldn't break these bonds.
False faces is killing.
Yeah, see, they know. Batman fucking knows, right? Huge area over here with the news going on. Inflation running high. Big top, but this is the pattern that you're in the old XRP, where you have your upper resistance right there. You got your summer target down here. You got your short-term target right there, right, at your 49 cents. And then you got your major support that you're on right now in this symmetrical triangle. And just like Bitcoin, XRP is in a nearly 1 year long symmetrical triangle that started back here in March of 2022, and we had your upper resistance, right? Upper resistance 2, upper resistance 3, lower support 2 and 3, 4, 5, and a whole conglomerate there. And this is the pattern you're in. And you got a little bit more time to where if you want to try to break up, or if you break down out of this, which I think there's more of a chance you come down, this is your short-term target. Then you could get a bounce back up into this ring or even up into here before you flush and come down to your technical target on a breakdown out of this pattern right here that you're in, right? This big old pattern that you're in. The technical target on a breakdown is at 19 cents. And the technical target, you go from the top to the bottom, and then you drag it over to the point of a breakout, right? And the point of the breakout, you can see we lined it up at the end, drives you right down to that target down there. But if this does indeed want to break up, the technical target out of here would bring you all the way up to about here and to a local high, and breaching this consolidation that we made up the big run up last year when you had this huge build up, right? Huge build up. That would be your technical target, but I think you're more likely, if you're going to come up, this would be your major upper resistance on a fake out, and then you get driven and beat down. And people that buy this, the breakout, get faked out and they get beat down into submission to a very extreme degree, right? So we're going to watch out for that. And then a couple more things on the docket. We'll do a little ADA because you can see, no, I don't. Nobody cares about that. Where's ADA at? It's AMP. Maybe it's this one, ADA. Cardano. You can see, remember when the man holding the bowling ball with the club foot? It was a bearish continuation pattern, but this time it kicked out. And now we've got rejected, and people have got extremely fleece-heisted and shysted doing it. A lot of people, a lot of family members that I know were buying this coin, but none of them bought down here because they didn't even know this coin existed. When it peaked out of the shithouse and made its first run up to $1.45, they started hearing about it. Some of them bought here, but most of them started buying here when it made that second pump. And then on the retracement, they loaded up, right, last year. And then going into the late summer, into the holidays, they were all on a big high. They were all up 150, 200%. They bought it on the dip. Some of them got it down as low as 88, 90 cents. And they were riding it all the way up to $3 and change. And they were so fat and happy and didn't understand that this was just a rising channel, that eventually it was going to break down as soon as it broke key resist or key support. And they didn't understand what was happening. And right around Thanksgiving, they were all fat and happy, right? Let's move this fucker out of the way. They were all fat and happy right around Thanksgiving, or this was August, the 4th of July. just around the 4th, and then Thanksgiving, it had a little pump right here, and they were like, are you selling? No, I'm not selling. They were all arrogant, didn't understand what was going on, right? Because they were all making money here, and then it started to trail off, and then you got a quick pop. It was like a 15, 16, 17% leading up into the Thursday and the holiday, and they were all happy on Turkey Day, but they didn't understand that that was just a little fake out and their last real chance to sell, because by Christmas it plummeted and crashed, right? And then they were like, oh, I'm not selling, it's going to come back, and they were so arrogant, and it's continued trading down. And now all of them, when it's sitting here at, what's the current price, 81 cents, they've given back all of their gains, and I guarantee you they wish they were listening to their family member Vincenzo's Go Crypto Investing and selling the top up here, because we were trying to warn them, because all these profits that they made buying the dip, 148%, right? Where are they at now, right? Do they got any of that profit left of 148%, right? Nope, they are down 73% from the top, and most likely below currently from what they bought all these coins at, what they bought Bitcoin, what they bought Ethereum, what they bought Cardano and XRP at, right? They're in a big problem right now, and they're in a world of hurt, and they're hoping for a relief rally. And anybody in this, if you get a relief rally up to here, this is your last chance to sell before you come down to the shit house, right? And then you're really going to wish that you sold, because you're going to be down 80-90%, because the technical target in Cardano is all the way down here at the bottom of the wedge, right? And it's going to hit it. It's just a matter of when, not if. How long, right, will it take? Because eventually it's going to get down there.
I pulled one in here. I'll show him where he gets off. Careful, Rick.
Right. What does the bull want?
I never cop. No, bull man. You bounce me off the walls. I wouldn't cop. A junkie's.
What the fuck?
Oh, bullshit, nigga.
I'm gonna have this on.
Repeat after me. How's it going? Man, I hope your bitch ass feel good.
Yep. This is a good one for you guys right now.
Man, I hope your bitch ass feel good.
People that are in Cardano that bought up here, I hope your bitch ass feels good, because you got fleece heisted and shisted, right? But we're watching for maybe some little bounces coming through here. And if we scroll the news, let's go to Coin Market Cap. Oh. Let's go to Coin Market Cap. Well, they really changed this up since the last time I looked at it. Trying all that fancy advertising. You can see Coin Market Cap, Bitcoins that continues to be the market leader. Ethereum, Tether, BNB, USD, XRP, Luna, Cardano, Solana, AVAX, Binance, Polkadot, Dogecoin slipping to number 13. Here, we're gonna bookmark this. We'll go ahead and review these and see how the coins are going. Shiba Coin's moving its way back down. Cosmos, don't know what that is. Litecoin continues to slip. Chainlink, Tron, that junk. A big charlatan used to push Tron. His name is Trevon James. He was a big Connect guy. And then I noticed all these fleece heisters and shysters and charlatans trying to push this fucking nonsense. But if Trevon James is pushing this, you fucking stay out of it, right? And he fleece heisted and shysted all of you to an extreme degree, because he went from BitConnect, government tried to sue him and whatnot, and then he switched over to this with his nonsense, and his followers bought it like a bunch of morons, and they bought it way up in he started heisting this shit back after here. His whole BitConnect blew up here. Trevon James came back in here and started pumping this nonsense, and it tanked for a long time, and then he was really rolling it all the way in through 2021, and a lot of people bought in here off of Trevon James and that charlatan, and now they're fucked, right? They'll be lucky to ever get back up there. But anybody that's buying this nonsense, you deserve to get fleece heisted and shysted.
Man, I hope your bitch ass feel good. Oh, bullshit, nigga.
That's exactly what just happened to you. You got fleece heisted and shysted, right? So you stay away from that. We'll take a look at CoinMarketCap later. That's going to wrap it up for this edition of Vincenzo's Gold Crypto Investing. Peace and love. Peace and love. XM 106.3. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Vincenzo's Gold Crypto Investing, and I am the new afternoon announcer, and we're going to go over the crypto market today. And we currently stand at 3 balls and 2 strikes in the bottom of the 7th, and the bulls are up 3 and the bears are at 2, but the bears are up with 2 outs, 3 men on in a 3-2 pitch, and it's a long drive to deep center field, way back, and the bulls make a leaping catch up above the wall. The 6.5-foot wall rings it back into the park, and we continue to the 7th with the bulls up 3-2. Peace and love. Peace and love.